No matter how many books you read, what kind of person you are, what kind of opinions and perspective do you have on the world, all of these things are just a waste if you don't know how to present yourself, how to express yourself, and most importantly, how to communicate. Look, humans are social animals. We are meant to connect. We are meant to share our stories, listen to others, and most importantly, create an impact on the whole society. And if you have literally zero or poor communication skills, then your whole value in this world will lie here, even if you deserve to be here. So today we are going to learn that how we can improve our communication skills. We will see some tips and tricks to get more better in communication using dark psychology plus few tricks that genuinely work. Firstly, let's talk about the word communication. Most people think that communicating means we have a thought, we have an idea, we have a story. We will say it, and then at the end, the person who is hearing it will listen it, and this is a three-step formula. No, this is not. It's a long way process. So basically, first step is that you have a thought, you have an idea, you have a story to present. Then comes that what you want to say, like what you thought you said, what you delivered. Then comes that what you actually said, like meanwhile, what kind of body posture you had, eye contact you had, what you really delivered to that person. Then comes that what that person listened himself or herself. Then comes that what they understood while listening. And at the end, it comes that what they remembered. A better communicator keeps all of these things in his mind. On whole of the internet, you will find millions and tons of communication practices that you can do for a better communication. Firstly, let's summarize the thing that you already know, that is already filled all over the internet. First comes eye contact. The better eye contact you have with that person, and the better body language you have makes a very big impact on how better you are at communicating. Second comes the your tone of voice, the way you talk, the pauses, the creating suspense. All of it comes with the amount of tone you have while speaking. The art of silence. Communication is 80% listening and 20% actually speaking. So when you make the feel so whenever you make the person feel understood, whenever you make the person feel comfortable, it means that it was a better communication. Next thing comes is asking open-ended question that give a chance to that person to express himself instead of asking questions that have a direct yes or no answer. Try to ask questions that make them express themselves more. Taking pauses. Take a pause while giving your answers. Take a pause after asking your questions so that it creates a more impact on the listener. Next comes that instead of triggering the person's opinions and freedom directly, like instead of saying you must, try saying you should and presenting your thoughts in form of a advice, opinion, and suggestion. These are the things that most of the people already know. But today we are going to learn that what actually you should be doing to improve your communication skills. I'm going to guide you that how you can improve your communication skills step by step. Starting from the step 1, learning to gather your point. You should be knowing how to express yourself. So for that thing, you are going to open your camera, record yourself, tell yourself how your day was, how are you feeling, or talk about any of the topics that you like in front of you, and then watch the whole video once again. You can delete it afterwards if you want to, and just see yourself speaking. Just notice that how your tone was, what you wanted to say but what you really said. And with time, with after a week or a two, you will be getting better expressing yourself, at least you will learn that how you are gonna present your thoughts and ideas. Next step is getting better at the art of storytelling. And this is what I called the cheat code. What you are gonna do is start sitting with people who are more better than you, more opinionated than you, more knowledgeable than you. Listen to them, understand what they are trying to say, and present their whole thoughts in front of your friend or any other person who is just like you, or any other person who is less knowledgeable than you, who with whom you feel comfortable talking to. So all you are gonna do is listen to that person what he said and deliver that whole point of things in front of any other person. Not gossip, actual learnings, actual things that matter, that provide value to people. Okay, and just watch how better you are getting at communication in such a small period of time. And this is such a very underrated trick, but by this trick you will eventually start gathering your own opinions. You will start automatically gathering your true. Now let's come on to tips and tricks to make your communications more better, so that you shine a different from rest of the people and have a own psycho of yours that will make you stand out from rest of the world. Zeigarnik effect. Apply this law while communicating. People remember half information more. They love suspense. Like, instead of telling something all at once, try to break it into parts and tell something now, then add something else and tell half of the things later. Like, this is a thing that most of the influencers, storytellers, and people in cinema use. They show half part of the story first, and that creates a sense of a mystery that उसके पहले क्या हुआ होगा, या फिर this is how series and episodes work. They end a suspense at the end that makes people wait for what is gonna happen next. This one communication trick will instantly make your communications far more better. Whenever you are in between conversation and you run out of points and don't know what to say next, you just repeat the last sentence that they said. And surprisingly, they will start adding more and more, and meanwhile, you can prepare your inputs in your mind. The framing technique. Try to end your conversation while referring to something that you already said to them before. That will click their mind कि हाँ अभी तो ये हुआ था, and start referring to that once again. Like, this is how your neurons work, right? If something happened in your mind and you repeat it once again, the neurons connection get more stronger. This is a technique that most of the stand-up comedians and most of the people who practice stage performances use. They try to start with something intentionally, having those intention to keep that thing in mind and end their performance. This is what you can apply in your daily conversations too. Suppose you started talking about how the day was or something genuine, and while ending your conversation, try to take a reference from anything in the whole conversation and say something related to that. That will make that person remember that conversation for a long period of time. Next is stop judging people. Stop creating opinions about people with whatever they say. Like, this is a research that told us that people justify other people behavior by telling about their personality, that this is how he is, that's why he did this. But they try to justify themselves by their circumstances, that I did this because my situation was like this. So whenever you are in between conversation and they tell you something about themselves, don't directly create opinions about them. This one thing will definitely make your life very much easier. Going out of the box. This is where the people who have very good sense of humor, and people who try to talk with sarcasm are more recognized by rest of the people. Because you know what, people love when something is different, and people love it when you provide a new information to them, when you provide value to them. So whenever you are in between conversation and you want to have a good impact on other people, then try to present them with any thought or anything that is quite different, like different from what rest of the people might have told them, something that is new. And this is the thing that I used in my interview of head girl. I literally told my principal about so many different things, that at least you choose me or not, let me tell you this thing. And I told her something new. And I genuinely feel that it created a very good impact on her. Now comes the last tip for this video. Try to be yourself. Try to be natural. Whenever you are not feeling like listening to other people, say that, hey, let's stop for now. I am not feeling well. We will talk some other day. You should not force the communication if you're not feeling like, you know, this is a very important thing that you should keep in your mind. Just try to be yourself, try to be a good human being. Like, the world doesn't need successful people, it needs good storytellers, listeners, and healers. And that will only happen if you are just like any other human soul, with no intentions of having an impact. So all the best to me, all the best to you. Bye bye.